What is up, gamers?
I think I just contracted diabetes or something.
Today we're going to talk about the PS5 Pro and how it's stinky and smelly. With the announcement of the PS5 Pro, I have been bombarded with videos being recommended to me of people reacting and being very disappointed by the demonstrations provided for the launch of this new console. And me, someone who plans on picking up a PS5 in about a year when Grand Theft Auto 6 finally drops in my lifetime, maybe please soon, sooner than later. I'm going to die soon. I'm getting old. I began looking into this, and I've come to the conclusion that I don't think anyone really understands why they're upset with this new console's launch, other than the fact that it's overpriced. But no, that doesn't matter, because you know how I know that doesn't matter? Because you're going to buy it. Consoles are always overpriced for the most part, and people always buy them anyway. That's why scalpers are a thing. So I think this comes down to the fact that a lot of people don't know this. The part of your brain that processes like emotion and the part of your brain that like processes language, they're separate and they don't communicate with each other well. So when something aggravates you, it's difficult to articulate and rationalize why it upsets you. But I got a few theories I want to run by you today. So the price thing, I've spent about as much time on it being overpriced as the videos that I've watched complaining about this console have. So that's it. The console's overpriced, and I don't think that matters, because if they weren't thinking they were going to sell, if they don't sell, the prices will drop. They will not be launched at this price. You're going to buy people are going to buy the console, okay? The over-analytical people that are looking at this and they're like breaking down all the hardware components, that is not the market that PlayStation is trying to capture with this product. Those people are lost to the PC master race, okay? They know that they're not selling consoles to hardcore tech enthusiasts for the most part. They're selling consoles to children and people that don't give a f. They just want to play video games on their couch with their wife, and they really don't give a shit, okay? They don't care. I know it's important to you. I'm an engineer, I'm a technician. It's important to me, but to the vast majority of the market, nobody cares what CPU you're running or how much RAM you have, okay? It's just a hard fact. You got to accept that and move on.
Third generation Ryzen, and will have 8 cores of a 7-nanometer.
Your best salespeople in cars or anywhere I've ever been, they often don't really know much about the product, okay? They act like they do. They're really good at pretending like they do. But your best salesmen are the people that can just appeal to your emotions, okay? They can make you feel comfortable with buying the product, and that's what the marketing here is doing. This is the biggest, baddest console on the market, and that's why if you're in the market for a console, you should buy this one. That's the marketing around it. That's what's going to be accepted by the average person, and that's what they're going to buy as a result if they go for the market. So yes, it's overpriced. Everything is overpriced, and everyone always complains about everything being overpriced. I don't think that is a unique criticism to place on this console. The next big thing is the performance, or not even really the performance. A lot of people stump down to criticizing the graphics and how they're really not that much improved. Unfortunately, I do think they are better. You have videos from like Jack's Films where he's like playing this cute little game where he's all like, is that the difference? Like he's playing like a game of like, can you spot it?
PS5 Pro is much sharper and crisper than PS5.
He's being cute here. There's obviously a difference in the graphics. The graphics are clearly clearer on the PS5 Pro, but I get what he's saying. I get what he's trying to do here. And something real quick I just wanted to bring up is that this is kind of being understated, the importance of this console, a console in general, being able to produce a clear image, because most people that are very analytical, you know, they're probably on a PC. Most people that would sit here and make a video speaking to you about the issues with this console, they're probably on a PC as well. Well, there's a big difference when reviewing the clearness of something on a 32-inch screen to a 74-inch screen, which, you know, consoles are typically plugged into televisions, not monitors. And, you know, as a result, a minor difference in clarity will actually become a much more significant difference in clarity because the image being viewed is much larger. And I just think that's being overlooked by a lot of people, but that doesn't change the fact that, is it enough? You know, is this enough of a performance increase, a graphical increase to be worth the price difference? Well, I already said no, but that never seems to have mattered before. Y'all remember when the Wii came out? The Wii sucked. Yeah. Fight me. This entire console was promoted through a gimmick. You wave the controller around and it interacts with the game, and it's not even very good, honestly. It wasn't good. It was just fun because it was different, and I think that's obvious because motion controls in gaming are like not popular at all, unless you want to count VR, which I would argue is a separate thing. The allure of VR is like probably the next step after the Wii, but it's clearly not popular enough because Nintendo's pretty much abandoned the concept of motion controls. I mean, they still are relevant with the Nintendo Switch, but you know, a lot of the games that they come out with for that console, they don't utilize the motion controls anymore. They've kind of moved on. They've moved past that. The point I'm trying to make, and I'm trying to use Nintendo as an example, the Wii particularly, but Nintendo in general, performance never sells a Nintendo console. People buy Nintendo consoles, and the only time they complain about Nintendo as a company is when they get overly aggressive about their IP or copyright. Which leads me to my next hot take. Gamers don't care about graphics. They don't. This is going to blow your mind, but listen to this. Gamers want good games.
I have to use this paperweight, just to play GTA 6. That.
Which, it's funny that PlayStation's whole marketing of their new console is the increased in performance and how much better the graphics are going to look when they know that gamers don't actually care about graphics as long as it's like playable. They said as much when demonstrating the product and the video they have that everyone's pointing at and laughing at.
When asked to decide on a mode, players are choosing performance about 3/4 of the time.
So why are you actually upset with the PlayStation 5 Pro? Because gaming sucks now. What gamers want right now is new games. They want good new games. That's why Nintendo is still in business, even though their hardware is the least impressive on the market when you're looking to buy a console. There is literally nothing wrong with this console. There is nothing wrong with PlayStation offering a more premium product at a more premium price. Okay, this is like a luxury version of the PlayStation 5, which is still available and you can still buy it if you want something cheaper. If anything, this will just make the price of used PlayStation 5s cheaper because all the bougie people are going to go buy the Pro. You're mad at gaming in general. You're mad that this new announcement didn't scratch the itch you have towards gaming, and every complaint that you have towards this console is you just trying to rationalize your emotions. Okay, it's all it is. There used to be so many cool games that would drop all the time. There was always something new that you were actually excited to play, and the way games are now, a lot of games that even I play, I like snap out of the trance and I'm like, I feel like this is a chore. I feel like I'm doing a chore when I play this game. And I used to think it was just because I was getting older, but I've been playing Grand Theft Auto, the definitive edition, you know, the 3 titles that we got in the PlayStation 2 console generation. And despite the graphics being awful, even with the definitive edition, I'd argue they're worse, and the gameplay being just rough, I still can sit there and enjoy playing the game because these games were not designed to milk playtime out of you, to show to advertisers, to show how successful the game was by numbers metrics, and to milk microtransactions out of you. The game was built to be a good game. And that's why, despite not having any of the modern day bells and whistles you'll get with these new titles, it still competes and people still enjoy playing these old games because they were just built to be fun and good. Okay, so you go to the playground and tell your friends about it. That's how marketing used to work before they would just pay Twitch streamers to play it. Gaming's bad. Gaming's bad anymore, guys. So anyway, those are my thoughts on the PlayStation 5 Pro. I don't know. I hope it provoked thought in you. I hope I can hear your thoughts or read your thoughts in the comments. Please don't forget to subscribe. If you're not, did you see the thing light up? I've actually never seen the thing light up. I've been told the subscribe button lights up when you say it in a video. Subscribe. Like the video, dislike the video, do whatever. Join the Discord. I'll be making more videos soon. Bye.